The Rip is the first 2026 release that I have watched. Am I starting with a good one? Not necessarily. There are things about this that I can praise, and I certainly will do, but in general, I just don't think it works that well. This was released, of course, this year in 2026. It's written and directed by Joe Carnahan with a solid cast, including Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. And this is about some cops who sees millions of dollars in cartel money and they don't know who to trust. And the whole trust aspect and that part of it, it was fine. That part of it was not necessarily badly executed. It was certainly thought-provoking in that sense, but the overarching narrative is not well executed. It's all over the place, it's very boring, it's kind of convoluted at times, and I just could not care less about it. I was really struggling to be emotionally invested in anything that was happening. I don't think the story was structured very well at all, and that means that it wasn't very engaging, and as a consequence, I wasn't really emotionally invested in it. I didn't really care for any of the characters either. I didn't think they were very interesting. I didn't care whether they were safe or not. That's not to say they're not well written in a believable sense. I believed the characters, I believed their motivations, their actions, their interactions with each other. All of that felt very realistic, but they weren't unlikable. But nobody really had any likable qualities. There wasn't really any one character I cared for, and coupling that with, in my opinion, a poorly handled narrative, it means that the film doesn't really have that much to offer. However, we do have some really good camera work, the editing is very good, and the performances are really decent as well. The lighting is okay, but it could be better, but I am aware that I'm very particular when it comes to lighting. I know what I like, I know what I don't like, I'm quite fussy, but for me, the lighting was okay. The music is good as well. So there are, basically the technical aspects are all very well handled, the performances are good, the characters are believable, but I don't care about any of them, and I don't think the narrative is well handled. Do I recommend it? Only as background company. If you just want something on in the background, you don't really want to pay that much attention, you just need the noise for company, then sure, give it a go. While it does sound like a kind of narrative where you do need to pay full attention, it sounds like it's going to be really intricate and detailed and intense. It doesn't have that much to offer, so I really don't think you'd miss that much if you just wanted to watch it as background company, something to dip in and out of. To sit down and become fully immersed in it, I'd say only if there's a very, very specific reason why you want to watch it. For example, if you're a fan of somebody in the cast. But if you're just looking for a recommendation for an enjoyable story with likable characters, then I can't really recommend The Rip.